Hi everyone, so I'm here with something a little bit different today, and I'm here with something for the men in your life, or more specifically the fathers in your life. And I've just put together a small gift guide for Father's Day because it is fast approaching us, and I thought I would share with you a couple of things that I think would make really lovely gifts. But a little disclaimer first, most of these are kind of fragrance and beauty themed, purely because this is a beauty channel and this is kind of my territory, this is what I'm good at. So these are the types of things I picked. I'm not going to sort of suggest buying your dad a toolbox and that type of thing, but if you want to buy him that and that's the type of thing that your dad's into, then that's fine. This is just kind of like the beauty lovers Father's Day gift guide, if you will. So I'm going to start off with fragrances because they're always a fantastic gift, especially for men, because men don't tend to kind of buy themselves fragrance, and it is something that you can kind of have your say in as well, and buy things that you think smell nice too, and that's always fun. So I'll start kind of in terms of budget. The two higher end options I've got here. The first one is Hugo Boss's Bottle Unlimited, and this is kind of their latest edition, and this is really lovely, and it describes it as the top notes being iced violet leaves, the heart notes being pineapple, and the base notes are sandalwood and musk. And I will show you what the bottle of this looks like. It's just a kind of classic, quite sporty white bottle, and it smells really lovely. It's just got a very clean, manly scent. Those are the types of scents that I like. I don't like things that are very sweet on men personally, and I think if you go for kind of quite a clean, sporty scent, you're more likely to kind of get it right when you're buying for someone else. And then the next one is Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue. This is their kind of newest edition. You've probably seen the adverts on TV. It's a really lovely advert. And this is a classic as well. A lot of men will probably like this, and it's quite an old school fragrance. It's been around for a long time, so chances are your dad probably has had this at some point. This is what the bottle looks like, and this is kind of a little bit stronger, a little bit more of a nighttime scent, I would say. I'm really into kind of distinguishing day to night fragrances. If you're not, then that's fine, but I really like to do that, so that is something that you might want to kind of bear in mind. It's a little bit stronger. And then kind of on the slightly lower end of the spectrum, I have got this one right here, and this is by Lacoste. I've still got this in its packaging, but this is the newest version, and it's the Lacoste Live for men. Great option, a nice kind of budget friendly buy, and all Lacoste men's fragrances I like in general. That's why I haven't opened this, because I have already smelt this, and it is a kind of sporty, fresh fragrance. Like I said, all the Lacoste men ones I really do like. And then if you're on a super budget, I have got something for you, and this is kind of more of a gift set. So this could be something that would be nice to buy if you're very young, for example, and you want to buy your dad a Father's Day gift, or if maybe you bought your husband something kind of for Father's Day, and you bought him an expensive fragrance and you want to get something kind of little from the children. This is a nice option, and it's the David Beckham The Essence. I won't even begin to cover where your mind could go with that, but if you've watched my videos for a while, you will know that I'm obsessed with David Beckham, and I think all his fragrances are nice as well. And it kind of comes in this nice little box. You get the hair and body wash, sorry, and the fragrance, and the fragrance is really lovely and fresh. And I think it's quite interesting as well that they do a kind of hair and body wash, because I think men can't distinguish that shampoo is there for a reason, and they just tend to use body wash all over. So there is a product that is made specifically for that, if that's what you wanted to do. Then I've also got some kind of lovely skincare items. I'm going to do this kind of by brand because I think that'll make it easier. But The Refinery is a great brand because this is kind of like a sister brand to Aromatherapy Associates, which if you've watched my videos for a while, you'll know I love their products. And I've got here the Revitalizing Moisturiser and the Shave Oil. I want to focus for a minute on the Shave Oil because this is a really unusual product. And this is basically just shaving oil. So whereas you could have a shaving foam, this is the oil version, and this is really great and smells beautiful, as do all their products. And I think the packaging of these are really nice. Men's packaging's come a long way in general, but they're kind of nice looking, quite simple, and not too sort of masculine looking, in that kind of plastic way. I just think they look really lovely, and the moisturiser is always nice because men always forget to moisturise, so having a nice product like this might help them remember, or it might not, I don't know. And then I have got a couple of lovely things here from Clinique, and I'm going to kind of talk you through them all individually. The first one is the Clinique for Men Post Shave Soother, and this is just basically a product for you to use after you've shaved to soothe any irritation, and it claims to soothe razor burn and dryness. If you do suffer from that, it's really, really important if you're shaving your face to make sure you're moisturising, because it's kind of something that can really dry out your skin. And then I've also got the anti-age eye cream, because if you have got a boyfriend or a partner or anything like that that you have got children with, I'm kind of saying it in this way because I think it makes more sense, but that does use skincare, they're probably doing it quite minimal and not necessarily using an eye cream, and that's kind of the next step in skincare. And most men won't think, oh, I'm going to go out and buy myself an eye cream, so buying something like this is quite pampering. Like I said, the packaging I think is very man friendly, and I really, really like this. I've tested it on myself a little bit because I just wanted to try it, and it's oil free, which is really unusual for an eye cream because it doesn't kind of leave that greasy film. It just kind of, you can tap it in and it's gone, and it just works really, really nicely. I actually think this would be a really nice base for makeup, so I might keep this. And then I've also got the cream shave and the moisturising lotion, so these kind of would be a nice thing to go hand in hand. You shave with this and then you apply the moisturiser and you're good to go, and your skin will look all moisturised and lovely, and all of those together I think would make a really lovely gift for Dad. And then I'm going to move on to something kind of not necessarily beauty, but I have got a couple of candles here. Before you start rolling your eyes, hear me out. Some men do like candles, and I'm not saying just buy them a candle, but incorporating it into something else I think can be nice, especially if your dad has his own office or works from home or that type of thing. I think it's a really nice touch to add into an office, because candles are perceived as quite a girly thing, but there are some that have got really masculine scents and masculine packaging, as I'll show you, and for him to have something like this in his office I think looks really, really cool. So this is by Kringle Candles, and you know that I'm a huge fan, obsessed with all their candles. I think they're the best company ever, and this is what the packaging of their men's line looks like. So you can see it's kind of covered in this tweed fabric, which is great. It has a kind of hardware embossed logo, it has the logo on the lid as well, and the scent itself is just a very masculine scent. I've pushed it down so hard now. There you go. I have been burning this in my house because I like it so much. But it's got a very masculine, clean scent, really inoffensive, that would just be nice if you kind of just lit this and you had a really nice smell in your office. And I think it would just make a really lovely, lovely gift, and something a little bit different. And I didn't really think about it too much until I kind of tried them, and they're really lovely. And they come by numbers, so that one is number 4. And then the other ones I've got here are number 5, which I know you can't see that well. Number 5 looks like that, and number 5's just got quite a kind of clean powdery smell. And then I've got number 11, which has just got a sort of a slight aromatherapy-ish type of scent. It's more of a kind of deeper scent. And then number 2, which I don't like. Number 2 has a very kind of strong, slightly chlorine-ish smell, and I'm not really a fan of number 2, but if you do like kind of a very strong scent, then maybe you would enjoy this. But I think these are a really nice little gift, and maybe if you wanted to make like a little gift hamper, putting one of these inside them could be quite nice for their office. So that's that for candles. And then I have got a couple of bits here from the Body Shop, which are also really lovely. The first thing is this shaving brush, and I think this is just so cute and so old school. And if you have got a dad that's kind of older and you're buying it for your dad, I think this would make a really lovely gift. You kind of brush the hairs up so they stand up, and then you can shave. And I just think it's a really lovely, lovely little idea, and they're inexpensive, and really love this. And then I've also got from the Body Shop the Mecha Roots Razor Relief and the matching shaving foam. Well, it's not really shaving foam, the shaving cream, but these are really lovely. They smell nice, just got a kind of classic masculine scent. They're very friendly in terms of chemicals and that kind of thing, because they're from the Body Shop. And again, I think the packaging of these are really, really nice, because they're just a little bit different, and they kind of still man friendly, but not your classic kind of greys and beiges like some of the other products I showed, even though they are kind of a really nice colour. I think maybe it kind of looks more grey on camera, but it's actually kind of like a deep metallic blue. And I've also got a fragrance from the Body Shop here, and this is something that I was really interested in because I never would have thought to look for men's fragrances in the Body Shop, but this is actually really, really amazing. And this is their Amber Eau de Toilette. Looks like this, kind of traditional packaging. It's glass, it kind of resembles the Molten Brown packaging, and it's just kind of got a grey top, but the actual scent of this is really lovely. It just smells like a kind of clean, manly man. It's that type of scent, and those are the type of scents that I think are the sexiest and the most flattering. I don't like the really kind of sweet, sickly scents on men. I think something like this, it's a classic, elegant man smell, and I really, really, really recommend this. So that is it for my Father's Day gift guide. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm probably going to have to give this a title of like beauty edition or something like that, because it was very beauty based, but it is nice to buy people things that they wouldn't necessarily buy themselves, and I think fathers definitely won't be going out buying themselves eye creams. And I'm filming in front of like a window in my kind of wardrobe room, and my next door neighbour's just walked past my window and probably thinks I'm insane, sat here with lighting everywhere talking to myself. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you'll be buying your father this Father's Day, and I will see you all in my next video.